So yeah. All right.
Yeah, I actually, right before this call, I was able to catch up on last week's call.
Oh, good.
That and the video posted today, or well, one of the videos. I didn't get to watch the 60-minute hour tip video. But I don't really have any questions, I don't think, at the moment. Just trying to catch up through the training. But you are right, the social media, Facebook stuff, I have been a little hesitant. But I did make sure I posted before I got on here tonight, because I did say I was going to.
Awesome.
It wasn't an inspirational quote, which is what I had on my agenda. Instead, it was a memory. But it's still a post.
It's still a post. Right? I do that sometimes too. I pivot quickly. I change my mind.
My Monday didn't start as I wanted it. So I was going to start with an inspirational Monday quote. And of course, I snoozed and I was almost late to work, like I am every other day of the week. And so my Monday quote didn't make much sense at 8:00 at night. So here we are. But I think for me, what I struggle with and what I need most help with is the Facebook post and what to say. And I am a person of a few words. Like, I don't really talk a lot. So unless you get to know me, and then I'm a little bit more of an extrovert, but usually I'm an introvert. And so I just struggle with that. I struggle with like reaching out and saying, hey, why don't, come do this journey with me, or come do this group with me. Or I did last week or the week before, I reached out to somebody on my Facebook who had posted about needing, getting fit in their 30s and, YouTube videos that they could do that's easy. And so I of course hit up Shannon and I'm like, what do I say? I'm not even her friend. I don't even know how we're friends.
And you did it. Let's just pause. You did it.
I didn't get anything back from her though. So I need to follow up, which I learned from the video that I watched before this. Follow up.
Yes.
So yeah, I just need to get confidence in that.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things there, a lot of really good things there. So like social media, and then like inviting, and like not kind of overthinking things, right? So I think those were kind of the things that I would like to kind of unpack from what you said. Does anyone want to tackle that? Shannon, I don't know if you want to try helping Tiffany out first with with posting and kind of overthinking and inviting. I loved the recognition, by the way. So yes, it's awesome. I think it's really important to just acknowledge like, hey, that was a step. That's taking action. So great job. Love Thanks. It.
I think the simplest answer, and I am the overthinker like you, Tiffany, is like just starting to take action, like Jackie said, and consistency over time. Like, your confidence isn't gonna be on your initial post. But what I have found, and this is my baby coach sprouting, is that over time, like, you don't get much negativity from anyone, and anyone that's judging you is quite honestly probably just jealous that they're not able to do what we're doing. I even called out my brother, who has made fun of me for this weekend. And he goes, I didn't make fun of you. And I go, oh yeah, you did. And he goes, well, I don't anymore.
Probably because
my brother's like
curious about it.
Pat, are you talking about Pat?
No, Pat's been always supportive. I have an older brother who's just not, he's just a instigator,
I know
and
Pat,
that
so
was
I had
yeah, that was just a huge win. But it just is proof that over time your confidence will build, and just keep the message positive, because that's what we're here to do,
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. And, I can relate to what you were saying. Like, you're not a person who, like, of many words. Like, I prior to Beachbody, I only ever posted on Facebook about getting drunk and like partying. And I would never, even now, I'm not someone who likes and comments on stuff. Like I have to be intentional to do that because I literally just don't think to ever do that. So there, when you are posting, there will be people who are watching you and they just aren't, liking and commenting, and they probably do want more information. I think I might have said this in my video, but they're probably scared to reach out to you for help. So that's why like we have to be the people who are, extending our reach and being like, hey, do you want to do this with me? So
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Or
I
a
think
comment.
sorry. I think
Nope.
the other reminder is you have to bring it back to what attracted you to it too, because you were definitely kind of a fly on the wall watching me, but that the solution works, right? So I think that reminder that is helpful.
Yeah. And like, we don't have to put a big long post up either. I mean, keeping it simple, like posting something really is a simple formula. If you're telling a story, it's what was the situation? What changed? What's the new situation? Boom. It's like a sandwich. You got the bottom, like the first situation, the previous situation, what changed, what's new. And that's a formula for transformation, right? You started something changed, and now you're here. So if you can try to like keep a post, if it's telling some kind of a story, like an inspirational quote probably wouldn't be the right format for that, right? Like an inspirational quote is kind of a little something different. You just want to, put something motivational out there in the world. But if you're telling a personal story about yourself, like you said, like you're not a person of many words, but you can totally keep it simple and make a really effective post just by following a simple formula. It could be just 3 sentences even, just without overthinking it. And I always like to think of that simple like sandwich like equation. Sorry, I'm brain dead from work today. But like, you got like the before, the change, and the after. Simple.
yeah, for sure.
And I know that even top coaches will say that they still get fear of inviting sometimes. It's just like normal human to put yourself out there and invite. So that fear may never go away, but just detach any personal feelings from it, because if they do say no or they ghost you, it's not you. It's not you, it's them. Either they're not ready or they don't get it. So whatever you do, just detach any sort of personal outcome from the invite. And one thing that I've been anchoring myself on, especially as I've been trying to invite more and grow as a leader. But I get on these leadership calls from the person who actually helped us put together this training. And you have to, instead of falling in love with the outcome, like what are you getting out of this invite, fall in love with the process. Fall in love with the process of when you know that you're sending an invite to somebody, you are reaching out to them to help them. And that's the beauty of this like business, is that even if they say no, you are doing something from your heart that's intentional, like you are extending help out to that person. So if you can connect your business activities to like the fact that you're putting something out there to help people in the process versus tying yourself to Success Club points or a conversion to a sale, then you're kind of taking your joy out of it, because not everyone's going to say yes. But if you focus on falling in love with the process and inviting people, it completely changes your whole power hour and your whole motivation towards doing your power hour, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Now, when you invite and you use your power hour to send, let's say, I don't remember, maybe it was Michelle who said she sent like 18 or 20 some or invites within the last, I think it was yesterday or the day before. So like on those, do you send essentially the same thing to everyone?
Michelle, do you want to take that one? How did you rapid fire a bunch of invites, or did you customize them a little bit? I do tweak them a little bit. Like I take the same kind of core template invite, and we put some samples in some of the posts in the group, but depending on the person, I will put like, I will personalize it. I will add something to it like about them, so that way it's not a robotic bot copy paste. So, but you know, that's going to take a little bit more time, but I think it's more authentic and it pays off versus just like copy paste. Like you can totally tell when somebody's like rapid fire, there's no personalization to it. So
yeah, and I think that's where maybe in that post where I'm like, I don't want to be salesy. I didn't mean it in a negative way. I just, in like for my Instagram, I have, if I go to my messages, I have people from Beachbody who have messaged me multiple times. I don't know who they are, but I could tell they're Beachbody just because of the verbiage that they're using. And so I just don't want it to come off not authentic, or that I'm just, you know, trying to get money basically, which isn't my point. I mean, I'd like to pay off my degree. I mean, that would be to use this to pay off my degree, but at the end of the day, the money isn't what is attracting me to doing this.
Yeah. But I do want to level set, because I think it's okay to want to do this for money. Like there's nothing wrong with starting a business. Like if you're sending an invite out and it's genuine, then it's genuine. Who's going to argue with that? If somebody is going to like argue with you and is like, you're totally salesy, like you're blocked, leave me alone, like then that's on them. But I think it's okay to normalize that we are here because we all have a vision of like starting a business, earning an income, and like it's okay to say that. I know it sounds weird to do that, but I just want to make sure we're normalizing it, because there's nothing wrong with earning an extra paycheck no matter what that amount is that you're going for. So it's okay. And if you're not here for the money, that's okay too. But I know when people like, it's just kind of a taboo topic that I just wanted to just like jump in and quickly mitigate that. If you're here as a business, but you're also here to like help people, that's okay. Like that's why we're all here. It's an exchange.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
So I want to share a story really quick. So I was watching this girl's Instagram story today, and she was going for a run and she wanted to wear just her sports bra, but she was worried that people driving by would be like, oh, look at her wearing a sports bra. Oh, she's trying to show off, and like have all of these, you know, negative thoughts about her. Right. But then she was like, well, wait a minute, I can't control what these other people are thinking. And my reason for wanting to wear a sports bra is just because I'm too warm, and I've been working hard and I feel good in my own skin. So I know my own reasons for doing that, and that's enough. So, you know, like there will be people who at some point think that you're, you know, just that you have an agenda or something, because that's just how people are. But if you know your own heart and your own reasons, then that's all that matters, right? Because you know why you're here. And if you trust me on this too, if you continue to show up consistently, then you're just proving people wrong that you're not in it for a sale. You're in it for the long haul. You're in it for your own health, your family. You're in it to help other people. And then you're just proving people wrong, right?
Yeah.
And that's a good feeling.
Yeah. Trading value for income that's what a business is, right? And hopefully the person on the opposite end is getting way more in value than you are getting in your paycheck. Like that's how I kind of look at it, is like they're benefiting more by what they're getting, and in exchange, like you get paid, and it's awesome. That's why it's like, pinch me. This is such a good,
and I always remember
amazing business.
Jackie, you said once, you're like, we all have to earn a paycheck somehow. I would want to earn a paycheck by helping other people and making an impact and contributing to someone's health, wealth, mindset, you know, whatever it is. So this is like the best business for that.
Yeah, 100%.
Hi everyone. Sorry.
Hey, Amanda.
So just walked in the door. So anyway, I wanted to jump onto that point a little bit. So I used to work at like a department store, And I mean, they're all also based around sales. Like if you go into any department store or store in the morning, like you talk about what your sales were this day last year or what your sales goal is for this week. And it's like, okay, so then what? Are you not going to go buy clothing at a store because they're pushing sales on you? Like everyone's that sells
Good point.
anything is trying to
Yeah.
sell something.
Yeah. Yep. It's
Yeah.
all
For sure.
all around value. So I hope that helps, because I know when you're new, and I even thought this too. I'm like, oh my gosh, because I joined because I wanted to pay off our kitchen. Like I had a financial reason for starting this business. And then my mom got cancer, and then like it, I had two whys. I had two reasons why I started this business. And it can evolve. So I just want to make sure everyone knows it's like normal to want to earn an income, and I just want to normalize that, make everyone feel comfortable with that. It's okay. Let's just make sure that we are providing value to people and we're genuine, and nobody can say anything bad about that.
Mm-hmm.
So
For sure.
yeah. All right. Well, Tiffany, Amanda, Tiffany, I don't think you guys have met. Does anyone not know each other on these calls? Maybe we should do a quick intro real quick. I think that would be cool.
Well, if you can intro, Amanda, if you can do an intro, can I call you out on that? That's totally self-serving. I think I just kind of jumped the gun because I was like, wait, I don't know.
Hey, we're all leaders on the call. Yes. Let's not,
Yeah.
I don't think
shy.
I don't think I've ever met you before either. But my name's Amanda. I live in northern British Columbia, and I'm a teacher, and I have 2 dogs and a cat, and I love running. And I joined Beachbody a couple years ago and didn't really use it that much at first until I moved up here, really, and I guess kind of COVID. But when I moved up here, I didn't have like a gym to go to or really a support system of like friends to work out with anymore like I used to have. And so I really like leaned into the accountability groups, and I realized that I wanted to do it too.
Awesome. Solve so many problems for you, or not, like, just things that you needed. Perfect.
Totally.
Perfect example. Love it. All right, Tiffany, do you want to give a quick intro?
I'm Tiffany, Anna, and I work in IT, and I have a daughter who will be 21 on the 20th, and 18-year-old son, and I'm married. So, and I've been doing Beachbody since the OG days when you had to order from infomercials and
I remember those days.
Oh yeah.
Have you been coaching for that long?
No. Nope.
When did you start coaching?
I signed up to coach in November. Yeah, November
Oh, nice.
last year.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right,
So back
awesome.
infomercial went back when you ordered like Beachbody from the infomercials, you really didn't get a coach. They offered a coach, but you had to check if you wanted one or not.
Right.
You didn't automatically get it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It's much more of a streamlined system now.
All right. So time check. I know we have 3 minutes left, but how do you guys think the pace of the group is? Is it a lot of information to throw at you? Or is it good in like doses that you can kind of self-serve? And what do you guys, or do you guys have any struggles with updating the business activity tracker at night? See, Jocelyn's hopped on. Yay, Jocelyn! We're gonna cut it in 3 minutes, but maybe we'll stay on a little bit longer. I'm glad you joined, and we have been recording this.
I can go first. Well, for
Okay.
me, I haven't watched the recording from last week yet, and I haven't done all of the things that have been on there. It's a like report card time for me, so I've been super busy with that. So I think normally maybe it would be more okay, but this couple weeks is just a lot for me. That's all.
Yeah. Okay, good feedback.
You're still doing awesome though.
Yeah.
Make sure you realize that.
Thanks.
Update the business tracker. I started to last week. I work in IT, but I work for the school system as well. So we're super busy right now with collecting devices. I've been coming home and working, so I haven't been able to put a lot of time into the business aspect, of the tasks that we should be doing every day. So I hope to do that later this week.
Sounds good. I think the goal is to help you guys get consistent, and this is like a really good opportunity to kind of weigh out what things you have going on in your daily life. We all have full-time jobs, we all have families, we're all trying to figure out how to fit this in the cracks. And so I just want to make sure that if you're not perfect with the business activity tracker, that's okay. We really want to make sure like you guys know that those activities align with, the momentum in the business that you're building. So, the more consistent you can get with that, the more results that you'll start seeing in your business, and you'll get there. But everything set up here is geared to help you build momentum and confidence and make you feel like you have all the tools that you need to keep moving forward and grow your business. So thank you for that. So Jocelyn put in the chat that she's not able to participate or talk. So she's hanging out, which I think is awesome and a really nice surprise because she said she wasn't able to join. But do you guys have anything else for us this week that we can help you be successful? Oh, and does everyone know about the promotion going on? The Help One More promo with Beachbody? Like, this is such a good promo to be going on during our training time. So if you didn't know, if you go in your Coach Online office, there is like, they put promos up there or like new updates every day or every other day, but just get in the habit of checking your Coach Online office at least once a day or every other day. But the June promotion it's a $25 promotion where if you help one more person than you did last month, so in May, then you'll get a $25 bonus. So on top of your commission for selling a challenge pack, so it has to be a total solution pack. It has to be, if you help 0 people in May and you just help one person with a total solution pack this month, you'll get a bonus $25. And if you have a team and if you help 3 people on your team help, do one more than they did in May, then you get a $100 bonus. So that's my goal, is I want to make sure that I'm helping, people exceed that goal that they had in May or exceed whatever they did in May, because I would like another $100 bonus and I want my team to see success. So just making sure that you guys knew about that like really awesome promo, and help your teams out there, help one more person and get a sweet bonus.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder on that. That's needed.
All right. Well, I hope that week 1 was good in terms of social media. These videos will live out there, so if you need to refer back to anything, obviously they're there. So this week we're doing more of like the action stuff. So hopefully we'll all, help each other see more success this week with invites, and it would be great for everyone to help one more person than they did last month. Yeah, so Larry talked about power hours, and Tiffany, I know you mentioned that you didn't watch the 60-minute video, but that you actually don't have to like sit there and watch and take notes. That is a take action as you watch. So if you ever want to just sit down and do a guided power hour, think of it like this. When you do a workout on Beachbody On Demand, you push play, the trainer tells you what to do and you do it. This is the exact same thing, but for your business. So Micah Folsom, who's a top coach, she's like, here's what you do in your power hour. Do these things, and then we'll be done in an hour. It's the same thing as like pushing play for your business, to sit down and do an actionable power hour. And tomorrow my video is about connecting and adding friends. And so this week is really all about like the inviting and a couple of other fun gems for training this week. Friday will be like a recap. There'll be, this is a pretty big week for inviting. And then of course the weekend will be catching up as well. So hopefully it's a good dose of info for you this week. But it's been awesome that you ladies were able to hop on. I appreciate everyone's time tonight. Thank you so much. You guys are doing so awesome. Thanks for being our guinea pigs too, like with this first training. I think we'll continue to solicit your feedback. And hopefully this will help equip you with confidence to move your business forward. Looking forward to everyone seeing some success and helping people. So awesome.
Yeah, thanks for jumping on, you guys. We appreciate it.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I want to
you
second
guys
that.
for being so involved. It's great.
We love it. Oh, do you guys want to do a quick boomerang? I saw somebody get their phone out. I actually was charging my phone because I didn't want it to die in case we lost power with the storms. But this is a good example this is a really good social media like story post.
Yeah, to be like talking about the business and sharing it for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know how to boomerang.
Sorry, we'll have Jackie do it.
Let me get my phone.
While she's getting that, I do want to second. I know how hard it is to hop on these like video calls, especially newer in the first few times, especially when you don't know everyone. So that is also taking action. So I think just take a minute to be like, all right, I hopped on, I got a little uncomfortable and joined people that I don't know because I want to do this. So I don't think I just want to make sure we don't forget that. Like the fact that you guys
Awesome.
hop on Zoom with
Excellent
more
call
success
out.
than me because I was in the wrong link is a step. So
Yeah, especially on a Monday night when I know for me it's like the heaviest day at work.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, really good call out, Shannon. All right, I got my boomerang ready to go. Everyone ready?
Yep.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Got it. All right, cool. I will
Okay.
tag everyone.
See you guys next week.
All right.
have a good night, guys.
You
Bye.
too. Bye.